Nigel, the effort was obviously there against Leicester, but I mean, do you need to sort of be winning those sort of games against the top teams so that actually you can, I suppose, keep the faith a little bit more in what you're doing is the right thing?
Yeah, we should definitely be winning those performances, absolutely. But I think, in terms of the group itself, the belief and faith was pretty evident, I think, in their performance. There were obviously a couple of key things that happened in the game that affected the outcome, which they always will. But we had our chances to put the game to bed. We didn't take those, and that's probably a sign of where we are. But we're working very hard, and the slight irony of it is probably the last 6 or 7 weeks have seen some of our better performances when you take in the Munster game, you take in the Perpignan game, the Wasps game at home, and that Leicester game. So, there's plenty of belief and confidence in the group, but we do need that W. It goes without saying, and Saturday is very important in achieving that. And once we get that, and that will give this group a lot of more confidence and belief, and we can take that on. But undoubtedly, at the moment, there's a lot of good stuff that's been done. There's a lot of average stuff that's been done at times as well. But we're consistently working hard to get it more on the positive side. But a W is obviously going to be significantly important in doing that.
Because taking things from game to game, you obviously take more confidence-wise from the win, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course you do. But importantly as well, performances are crucial. And when the team performs and puts in a shift like that, they take a lot out of it. Yes, there's frustration. Yes, there's anger. Yes, there's disappointment. But it's tempered slightly by the level of the performance. And arguably, at the very least, we should have had a draw.
And looking at Harlequins, I mean, obviously to play a great style of rugby, does that lend itself to sort of an open game against you in the way that you want to play? That they tend to be entertaining games, don't they?
They tend to be, and last year's game at Kingsholm was particularly entertaining. However, I think we've got to bring that brand that we're trying to play. We've got to bring the intensity that we brought to the game against Leicester, and then we've got to get those key moments, those snapshots in the game right. And if we do that, we'll do well. And I'm confident of that. I'm confident we move in the right direction. We've had a couple of hiccups in the last 7 weeks as well as big performances. So it's really about establishing some sort of consistency in terms of our performance level, which will ultimately lead to the wins that we want.
And another decision, if he plays, Mike Tindall in line for his 200th Premiership appearance. I mean, we know he's one of the older players in the squad, but that's still some achievement, especially the amount he's played for England.
It's an amazing achievement, it really is, the fact of the matter is it's not just if he plays his 200th appearance, but he's actually playing very well. I thought he was outstanding on the weekend up in Leicester. His influence on the team is very important because they are a young group, and we're trying to develop leadership within the group, but there's not a lot of natural leaders there, and someone like Mike adds a lot of value to the team. A lot of the stuff that you don't see in terms of how he energises the group and drives the group, but his own individual performance as well I thought was very good on the weekend, and if he can maintain those standards at the age he is, going into his 200th appearance, it says a lot about the character of the man.